Canadian Entertainment Podcast. It's a Canadian Entertainment Podcast. It's a Canadian Entertainment Podcast. It's a Canadian Entertainment Podcast. Hosted by Ben Stagger.
Let's try it now. Oh, can you? Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Hello.
This is the second time we're trying to record this.
Yeah, we did a three-parter.
Yeah,
when it was
three-parter.
lost.
It was really long. It was 6 hours.
Mhm.
6 hours each.
Yeah, it was 12
18
hours.
hours.
12.
Well, yeah.
We didn't have a conversation.
You know
We
what,
just did
though?
Solo episodes each.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking? Like, if we're truly evolving, like, as a society and stuff like that, it's like, 3-hour movies are no longer long enough. We got to get them to 6 hours, you know?
I agree. You should have to take a full day off work. To go
I
see a
agree.
movie.
You know, and that would I think that'd help the industry out a bit. We need to make it more of a special event than just like a throwaway sort of thing.
Yeah.
It really devalues it, right?
They should do as opposed to like intermission, it's like lunch break.
Yeah.
You go and there's like a buffet.
Oh,
with,
that'd be
like,
so good.
soups and salads and like crab legs and stuff. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. I'd love to see like Cineplex really, which is Canada's sort of AMC. Would you
Yeah.
say?
I would say so.
Or is
Actually,
there
I'm
an-
not familiar with the U.S. chains. Like, what's the other one? Regal? Is that one?
I don't know.
All
Maybe
right.
Alliance.
Oh yeah, a lot.
It's possible.
It's
So
very
maybe that's a apt comparison, but I would love to see them try a buffet. You know what
Yeah.
they do.
Have you ever gone to a Cineplex VIP?
Never in my life, but anything could happen in the next couple of years. No, serious.
Yeah, I know. We don't. Yeah, the world is filled with possibilities.
The world is changing. It's filled with possibilities. You gotta have hope and just like hope that you could be blessed enough one day to. Because if you don't hope that you could be a Cineplex VIP, you're never gonna get in. You know,
Mhm.
it's like that club in. They should make it like that. That sort of restrictive, like that club in like Berlin, like where you have to dress a certain way.
Yeah, but it's like how good your cosplay is.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Sonic. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what movie it is. It's just Sonic,
Yeah.
Amy, or Tails. How good you dress up as them.
Yeah.
Or the crocodile. I always liked him.
Is that a Sonic character?
Yeah, there's a crocodile. I forget what his name is.
I
though.
really have to rewatch. I have to watch that, and that's so on my bucket list to watch all the Sonic movies.
You got to check that out. You know what I was watching? Do you ever go on Tubi? Do you have that app?
I've been on there. It's free.
It's free. I saw they had this Sonic cartoon from like 1991.
Oh.
And I watched about 10 minutes of that.
Did you like it? Did it bring back nostalgic memories?
I thought that it would because Sonic was always my favorite video game character universe. And I thought that it would, but it's for kids. It was really
Damn.
boring.
You're
grew
you're all grown up now, eh?
No, and then I just flipped it over to like fucking scenes from a marriage
Yeah.
or something.
Dude,
so I can
yeah,
actually
it's
relate
so sad. That's so sad. I was actually watching, before I came here, I watched a little bit of Hook, and Peter loses it. He loses his childhood
I need to get
sort
in
of
touch with my
fantasy,
inner
and you're
child, yeah.
kind of becoming that, eh?
I really have become that lately, and I'm sorry to my friends and family.
You've been taking it out on us.
relate.
Taking it out on us. It's a
I'm
pretty
sure-
recent thing, eh? That you got out of childhood.
Yeah, like about a month ago, I was like, I was eating candy and
Yeah.
reading books.
You're having a lot. You're asking sleepovers and like,
I was,
God, go bowling. You want to go bowling all the time.
I was always wearing fuzzy pajamas.
Yeah.
Slip.
Playing with Hot Wheels. Yeah.
I was riding a bike with like training wheels on.
Yeah.
it,
In the bike lane. Yeah. Well, a bit of an improvement from about 2 years ago. You're doing the trike in the bike lane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're happy for you. Welcome to Adulthood, buddy. It's shit. It's shit. But okay, so this is a bit of a cold open, but this because we record one and it didn't work at all. But the audio is really working right now. This is the Canadian Entertainment Podcast, and we have Nathan Hare on.
Woo.
West Coaster, recently moved to the East Coast of, well, middle of Canada. You're in Ontario. Welcome.
I know. Feels amazing.
Are you still, so you moved here about like a year ago?
Yeah.
Are you culture shocked at all a little bit? It's
Mm.
a lot to adjust to, Ontario.
Every day I wake up and I feel dizzy. I feel so
Yeah.
out of sync. I'm still jet lagged.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah, it's crazy.
It is a long way. You've pretty much flew halfway across the world. Or
Yeah.
did you fly? I shouldn't just assume that.
So I did it with public transit. Which we moved by public transit.
No way.
It's kind of an environmental fun thing that we did. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I have to ask along the way, like going all the way from Vancouver to Ontario, what city has the best public transit?
You know what? I'm gonna say Drumheller, Alberta. They have a fantastic subway line.
Wow.
Yeah, and it zipped us right across town, and you know we weren't shy about bringing our stuff. We had a lot of boxes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah.
people didn't mind that you put stuff on.
Well, you know, commuters they always pissed.
They always have, they
We-
always have a place to go.
We timed it so it was always rush hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just happens
It
that
just
way.
happens that way.
Sucks that
Yeah.
commuters and people who are moving are always at odds with one another. Did you try break bread with any of them and say, "Look, I'm moving out east with a dream"?
Yeah, I did. I really did. I tried to sit them down, and we always like brought like big takeout trays of coffee.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
to
we'd
pass
hand them out.
around.
Pass
Yeah.
around.
I guess
Sorry,
That's
this is on us. Sorry,
that's such a
this is
good
on us.
idea.
Yeah.
You should really keep that going here. Like when you get onto a bus or something, just hand the driver like a coffee.
What was the thing we were oh fuck, I forget. But then we were talking about something about giving the people at Wonderland candy or something.
Yeah.
Workers.
Hugs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hugs, handshakes. Well, at Wonderland, they always like are very Canada, Six Flags, Disney World,
Yeah.
right? Just so you know. But they are always like really amping up like the awards for like ride crew of the year and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like they make that scene. So give them roses. You give them each a rose.
Getting off, the idea of getting off like Leviathan and then like giving the person a hug on your way out. It's not even the same person you interacted with at the beginning.
I just think about getting on Leviathan or Behemoth and like all day just have like a big sack of like wrapped presents or whatever, and like you have to like put that in the bin, and then afterwards you're just going to the workers. You have this beautifully wrapped. Oh, thank you so much. It's like jewelry, iPads.
Yeah. For their daughter, it's like, yes, I got them an iPad Mini. It's
Yeah.
with like
Yeah, I know. You
Korean-
just had a dot. You like really know all the people. Yeah.
It's like you like framed photo. You have like a calendar. It says you with all the different different ride stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's something I do to give back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That actually
Like
was fun.
Ghoster. Like I'm just thinking of like some of the kids' rides too. You're
Yeah.
just there with the staff.
All the restaurants.
Well, it's my favorite day of the year, honestly. So it's just like going to Wonderland. So you just
Yeah.
gotta give back to the people who make it so special.
No, absolutely. That was we went to Wonderland this summer and it was awesome. That was
I'm still thinking about it.
still in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was great.
It was good. It was so I did suffer from motion sickness a couple times. Finally understood the Phoebe Bridgers song.
Yes. I was related to that because I also dated Ryan Adams.
Yeah, and I'm his nephew, honestly. I'm his nephew, so it's like, yeah, I know he's the weird uncle. He's the weird uncle.
Yeah.
Weird uncle with the I love like older. I know like I'm not trying to be ageist at all, but I love like a older like 50-year-old like rocker guy with like who like purposely has messy hair all the
head,
time. Yeah.
Leather jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. It's so it is funny to be in your like 50s or 60s and still really care about your look.
It really is.
Really trying to go for something. Oh, it's funny.
It's hey. It might be us one day, but you never know.
I think it's yeah. We should get really into like rock.
Yeah.
Style. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Awesome.
Yeah. GNR and all that. Oh, I want to bring this up because I know it's on a lot of people's minds right now. I'm sure you have an opinion about it. I was gonna bring him here, but yeah. So Portuguese Yoshi kind of broke the internet, eh?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Broke the internet. I was gonna bring him here, but I was like, better not leave the house with him. You know, like I don't want to risk getting him stolen. Because a lot of people, they're eyeing Portuguese Yoshi. But yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's so smart. I feel like it's like gonna have to be like how the vice president and the president, they don't take the same plane.
Yeah,
You and
exactly.
Portuguese Yoshi
Yeah, different
transport.
yeah.
You order him an Uber.
Yeah.
Separate Uber.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Get him a cab.
Yeah.
No, I'll take the cab. He can do Uber. Like I trust, there's more tracking with that, right?
Yeah.
So I'd rather I be in danger. Not saying that there's anything, but I'd rather him be trackable than me,
Well, yeah, you should get him like a Uber for
Uber.
kids.
Yeah,
whatever.
true.
Yeah.
That account. Yeah, sort of thing. Just to be safe,
Yeah.
honestly.
I saw an ad for not to distract, but I saw an ad for TikTok for kids where they can't comment.
Okay,
It was advertising this. It was like this whole ad. It was like, make your kid a TikTok for kids account, and they won't be able to comment. They'll only be able to like.
That's very strange.
Very strange.
So we don't want our kids to have opinions now. Nice. Okay.
Silencing the younger generation. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna be old people commenting on TikTok. What the fuck?
So that must be weird for you because you're just getting out of that, eh? You're just getting out of childhood. So you had TikTok for kids about a month ago.
I had so much I wanted to say, and it was so restricted, and now I'm commenting on everything, saying I love this. This is so awesome.
Yeah.
I love this burger. Looks delicious. Mostly comment on food once, but yeah, Portuguese Yoshi. I loved the song. I loved the production on the track.
Yeah. Well, we took a Canadian hit by Kim Mitchell and we put our own spin on it, our own Portuguese spin on it. Canada has a huge Portuguese community and they have a huge gamer community and they have a huge fans of Kim Mitchell. So I think we hit a lot of target markets, it resonated all over Canada and all over the world too.
Yeah, it's like a 4-quadrant song.
It really
Kim
is.
Mitchell, Portugal, gamers, and fans of just fans of awesomeness.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it resonated with awesome fans and just like people who just like having a good time and just strive for awesomeness. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you going to do a 7-inch vinyl pressing?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I really think that would be great. And then B-side could be Caribbean Mario or
yeah, that's good. Yeah. Australian Peach. New Zealand Boo.
Italian Bowser.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Yeah, that's the thing because like it'd be good for Bowser too because I feel like he's always at odds with Mario and Luigi and maybe if he walked in their shoes for a few days because they're Italian Americans, he would learn to just back off of them a bit, you know?
I would love to. Is there ever been a Mario game where Bowser eats a bunch of pasta and then stops bothering Mario?
No, but you should suggest that, right? There's so much just like hate in the world that we need a game where just like, you know, like Bowser, like they're just like, they're not as hateful towards one another. Or do you disagree?
Well, honestly, like if I had it my way, I would say next Mario game, you plug it in, you put it in your Switch, and a screen pops up and it says, "Sorry, but Mario and Bowser are friends now. There's no need to play."
Yeah. Costs $80.
Yeah, yeah. And then maybe it's just a slideshow.
Go outside, touch grass. Maybe it says.
Nintendo should make. I could so see this as like an SNL commercial parody. The new Nintendo system is like the touch grass 3000.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that is, yeah. Oh, Mom, Dad, I want the new Nintendo system. Oh, we're not sure. Ask your mom. What's this? Touch grass 3000? Billy, no. Billy has an allergy. And you know, it's kind of a comment on parents these days. They coddle their children too much.
Yeah.
They don't want them to go outside and experience danger.
That was my parents like a month ago.
Yeah.
I was freaking locked in the house.
Yeah, they kind of like treated you like Harry Potter, eh? Like you're under the stairs.
Yeah, I know. It sucked. I was had my cousin who got all the toys and the fancy stuff, and then I was just under the stairs.
That must have been tough for you too, because like you're still living in Ontario during the day, but you're commuting. You had to commute back to BC, like for curfew, eh?
Yeah, I know. It's not a lot you can get done in the day when you have 5-hour flights on each end. But
oh, I thought you were taking public. So you did take public transit back.
Well, shit. Fuck, how do I get out of this one? Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Or did you Uber? You Uber for kids back from Toronto.
Yeah.
We just want to keep it.
I had a chatty Uber driver.
Yeah, when they chat with you all like throughout your whole prairie ride. When your Uber driver chats with you through your ride through Saskatchewan and in Alberta.
And they don't even have a phone charger.
Yeah. You should make that would resonate with a lot of people if you made that. If you made a video about that.
I should do the cross-country road trip on Uber.
Yeah, you should.
I wonder how expensive that would be.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe you're like, okay, so, so Terry Fox, he didn't finish his Marathon of Hope against Canada, so I'm gonna Uber across Canada.
Yeah,
in honor of him.
Yeah,
raise money. But
mostly goes back into paying for the Uber.
Well, yeah, you have it. All charities have expenses, and well, all like these things have expenses.
Yeah, I put it all. I'm like, it's publicly available. Everything I've spent is all here. There's a lot of like dining at like Boston Pizza, like and paying for these Ubers.
I would love to see then, like, because like the public gets like really mad, then you have to do like some sort of like Canadian like Senate hearing or something like that.
I'm in a suit.
Yeah. Look. I could see.
Realize how expensive it would be.
Yeah.
I wonder what's can I just put in Vancouver on Uber and then just see if someone will take me?
Yeah.
Will it go that far?
Should. You really should.
Try it right now. Why
Yeah.
not?
Okay.
See. I doubt it'll work.
Well, if it doesn't work, it's just a bad app.
Yeah.
Because some people like the comfort. Some people are scared of flying.
Yeah.
You know, and like some people don't want to take a train.
Well, like Travis Barker, like what is he supposed to do?
Yeah. No, exactly. No,
I'm gonna
if he's
Uber
not
to my old place in Vancouver.
Does it look?
Oh, it just says the only available is public transit.
That's so annoying.
And there's no transit options.
That's so annoying. Yeah, app's gone downhill.
Really
And well,
has.
you know what? You know, it's not 2018 anymore where Uber was cheap. Everything has a price now. And you know what? They're not even they're not even putting the same, or customer service has gone downhill. That's what that's a comment on, right?
Yes. No,
It's just
absolutely.
plummeted in the past couple years.
People don't even want to talk to me anymore.
Yeah.
Chat
You've been
with me.
complaining about that a lot,
Yeah.
about bank tellers, right?
Yeah,
You've been
bank
having some
tellers,
issues.
Freshie, cashiers. Yeah, because I don't know. I go to the bank pretty frequently just to check my balance. And
Yeah.
chat with the cashier.
Yeah, you're not on like any of the internet sort of like
No.
you don't do mobile.
I'm old school.
Yeah, no, and I don't blame you, right? You
I
don't
still
want
pay by check for most things.
Well, I don't blame you at all because at least all that stuff can be tracked. This like you could get your phone hacked or someone. So I totally don't blame you.
Internet could go down. There goes my bank account.
Exactly. So yeah, you paid me in a lot of checks before.
And I'm constantly paying.
Yeah, you're constantly paying in checks.
I know. I am. I love. Yeah, checks are great. I still do wire transfers, that sort of thing. I'm honestly, I just set up like direct deposit. I just make my friends.
Yeah, you give me void checks a lot, which I like find so brave. Like it's brave. So
I know it's different. I don't know. I'm old school. What can
and
I
there's
say?
nothing wrong with that. You just are just you saw how good things were like in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
So you just like to live that out, right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm a 90s kid. What can
Yeah,
I say?
after all, you were.
I really
wow,
was.
I'm brave of you to say that publicly, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of ageism in sort of casting and stuff like that. They're always looking for people born after the year 2000. So brave of you for you to say that here.
I'm a proud 95. What can I say?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So you're on the cusp of you might turn 30, eh?
Well, we'll see what happens this
Yeah.
year if I make it to then. But yeah, man, September, the big 3-0.
Do you have any big plans for next year? You're kind of doing like a birthday year, right?
Yeah, I'm going out every day.
Yeah. But you have a lot of cruises booked, right?
A lot of Disney
You're
cruises.
an Alaskan. You have Alaskan Disney.
Yeah, Alaskan, Disney. I'm doing like Acadian, like all like the Atlantic Ocean. We'll do like Caribbean, Mediterranean.
Oh.
I'm going to Greece for a month.
Oh, that's
So that'll be
beautiful.
awesome. And then I'm gonna do for my birthday. I'm gonna rent out Scotiabank Arena, and we're gonna play 1-on-1 with all my friends.
That's such a good idea. We're gonna pause briefly, but we'll be right back. We are so back. There was just a lot of stuff going on, and we just had to take a quick break. I got really overwhelmed by your birthday and your
big
birthday
year.
plans.
You're 30, right?
Well, I'm not. I don't publicly reveal
sorry.
any of this because of the ageism in the Canadian industry. That's why I was surprised, right? So I could be a lot older or I could be a lot younger. I just want to be able to play all roles, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because you know what? Since I don't reveal my age, like my agent, like literally sends me out for everything. Newborns, right?
Yeah, I saw you got booked for a diaper commercial.
Yeah, I did. Well, the thing is you have no idea. I could be that old. Like I could, right? We've all seen Jack with Robin Williams. He was your buddy, eh?
Yeah, so, well, I actually never knew Robin, but I was friends with Jack.
Oh, that they made. That's why I got confused.
Yeah,
that they based it
they
off
based
of,
it
right?
off
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
dude.
So yeah, very chill guy.
He's chill, eh?
Yeah, so chill.
Damn, man. We should get him on the pod. I'd love to hear his perspective on Canadian entertainment.
I would too, honestly. I really would. Yeah.
Is there any way? Oh, frick! I wish we could just call him up. He does. But So does he have Benjamin Button? So like, is he reverse aging at this point?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's reverse aging, so he's really young, I guess.
So does he just look like young Robin Williams?
Spitting image.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Jack.
Congrats, man. You look awesome, dude.
Oh, I've always wanted to see what you know what makes me happy is because I've been so tempted to type, because I just wanted to see what Robin Williams looked like as a kid, but I didn't want to type into AI or anything like that. So
Yeah.
just to know that there's someone out there that looks a lot like Robin Williams as a kid is so interesting to me.
I'll get him to send us a selfie.
Okay, cool. Wow. But he's
Well,
also 90 or something. Okay, cool.
I remember I saw. Have you seen Benjamin Button?
I've never seen it. Just I've never seen it. But I've had a lot of police officers tell me to watch it.
Yeah, I know that is like anytime I've gotten pulled over or like
Yeah.
stopped at like an inspection or like across the border, they always give me a pat on the back and they say, "Watch Benjamin Button."
Well,
Like,
you know what? A lot of them get paid by the big studios to advertise like some of the new things. Like I got pulled over this week and someone was like, "You're going so fast." And we're gonna but did you see this interview with Ariana Grande and the other girl? They lots of the big studios they get police from Ontario and Canada and across the border to promote.
Yeah, well, they're already out there like talking to people, interacting with the public. It's like might as well get them to say.
Well, and the
something
thing is
too.
like, yeah, everyone's like, things are costing a lot, so a lot of police are like, okay, I'm gonna do this for the extra buck to feed little Timmy, right? That's one of the most popular police baby names, Timmy.
I wonder why. That's fascinating. Maybe
Well,
Timothy Chalamet or
yeah, I think it comes down to a lot of like, we have Gen Z police out there, and a lot of Gen Z. Not say I could be that too. We haven't revealed yet, but a lot of Gen Z is obsessed with Timothy Chalamet.
yes, that makes total sense. Yeah, I forget that we have Gen Z police.
Yeah, they a lot. Yeah, yeah. Well, you always know it's a Gen. I'm like, that's an interesting Sergeant Skibbity. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I remember I saw Benjamin Button on a double date when I was in grade 8.
Wow.
It was awesome. All I could think about was the date part. of it.
So you weren't paying
I wasn't
attention
paying attention, so
to.
I'd love to, I have to rewatch it because I remember it.
Yeah, frick.
I was just worried if
At any point, were you like thinking like, oh, should I put my arm around
Yeah.
the person? You're just thinking about
I
that
was
the whole
really
time.
thinking about that the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't think I did though. I don't think I ever
You-
did the thing that
Wow.
was
Did
the
you
yawn and then the
Oh yeah. I would honestly. That's bad. I don't know. Bad date etiquette. Bad date etiquette on their part that they weren't like, can you put your arm around me or whatever? I would have
Yeah.
reamed them out after the date. Like, look, I couldn't pay attention because I was just thinking about.
I wanted to fucking enjoy this film and you had me in my head.
Yeah, I was just so in my head, and you weren't.
Demand a refund.
Yeah,
Going back up to hey, how can I help you? Yeah, so I was just in my head the whole time.
I was
like,
just in my head, and none of the ushers like helped me out at all. They didn't get. So, you guys are so annoying, I would say.
I really thought from TV and movies that there would be more ushers with flashlights
Yep.
in theaters, and I don't think I've ever seen
total
that happen in real
letdown.
life.
Total letdown. Yeah, that's a good. I would start a movie chain. So many people are so into nostalgia these days. So maybe that was an old thing that you said, or maybe it is just a film and TV thing. But people have nostalgia for old media. So you know what? That'd be a good chain. All the things you used to see in old media in movie theaters, we're gonna make a real movie theater like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one.
Black and white movies without sound.
Oh yes, of course.
Piano player.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's all go to the movies.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in real life.
What's that?
I think it's like a. I've just only seen it ever as a reference, but I think it used to be like what they would play as an ad.
Oh, did it have like the dancing like popcorn and stuff? Okay. You know what? I've actually seen that this summer at a drive-in. They like to keep the nostalgic spirit
Tradition
alive at the drive-in.
Wow.
That's so funny.
I haven't been to the drive-in in so long.
You gotta go.
I'd love to go.
You should have taken one of your buses on one of your public No, it's on me, guys.
Yeah. People trying to go to work.
Yeah.
It's like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's go to the drive-in.
That'd be a cool, like, yeah, that's another SNL skit. It's parodying Speed, but someone hijacks a bus so that they could go take everyone to the drive-in.
So they can go see, I don't know, Wicked.
Wicked.
I'm losing my damn mind. I can't think of anything.
Or so that's the SNL version, but Tim Robinson version, they go see Speed.
Yes. And yeah, you can tell. You'd be able to tell the difference from I Think You Should Leave versus SNL.
Yeah,
because he gets away with a little more.
He gets away with a lot. That guy.
Yeah, and we let him.
He's from Detroit. That's pretty close to Ontario. So we have.
Have you ever been to Detroit?
I have. I've seen 2 Detroit Red Wings games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I went with my uncle used to organize a bus trip to go to Detroit, and we went one time
when they were playing the Leafs.
No, just when they're playing random teams.
Cool.
You know, I guess it is just cheaper than seeing a Leafs game, and one time we went. And one of my uncle's friends didn't get across the border because he had a weed charge from the 90s or 80s or something. Yeah. So,
bro.
Yeah, sad. Yep, that guy is, but on the bright side of things, that guy is now the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau.
And he's smoking weed, so he's a little bit happy.
Yeah, he's so smiley. Well, that's one thing.
Munchies.
Speaking of Trudeau, we like to talk about all Canadian topics and Canadian entertainment topics specifically. What's your take on Trudeau at the Eras Tour? I have to ask you.
I thought that was fascinating to see. I like that I saw a few clips of him doing the bracelets and singing along. I actually honestly believe that he had a good time.
I think he did too.
Good time.
Who wouldn't?
Didn't feel that fake to me.
Well, Taylor puts on a good show, so you're automatically gonna have a good time. The production quality is stellar,
spectacular.
She has an amazing backup crew of dancers. She has a good live band, and they
can shred.
They can shred, and they'll put it on the same show to a sold out crowd, to an audience of half-filled stadium, right?
I know. I feel bad for some of these shows where they only got 30, 40 people.
I know. I felt terrible, but that's just the tour life, right?
Yeah,
it's just,
you never know. It's
a mixed bag. So I'm happy Taylor decided to end the tour in Canada. I think that's one of the biggest honors. It must mean something about this country. She gets it, right?
Yeah, she does.
She totally gets it.
She's I'm glad she's quitting while she's ahead. She's not dragging out a thing for too long.
No, not at all. She knows when to end something, and I just respect the hell out of that. Taylor, if I had a hat on, I'd be saying hats off to you, buddy. Thank you, Nathan. I wonder I think it'd be cool if Justin kept the bracelets on.
Yeah.
I
got some bracelets.
When we went down.
Yeah.
You should keep it on. Yeah.
Shower with them on.
Yeah. You get a part on something, you're and they're okay, so you have to take that off. You're like, fuck you.
The bracelets do not come off. I said that in my contract.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you tell would you tell me to remove my braces
Yeah.
or my cast if I had a broken arm? No. Those are both things that heal. These bracelets heal me. The bracelets stay on.
Would you tell 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 Charlize Theron to take off the ring that Colin Jost gave her? Oh, that's Scarlett Johansson. Yep.
No, you wouldn't. So the bracelets stay on.
Yeah.
I got 2 bracelets. Actually, I forget what one of them is, but one of them is All Too Well. 10-minute version. It says that on it.
Wow.
There you go.
That's, dude.
And the mom was we were there, and this mom and her daughters came up, and the daughters were like, "Do you want a bracelet?" And I was like, "Oh, thanks so much." I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't have a bracelet to give back. Like, do I have to give you a bracelet like to trade?" And the mom was like, "Well, you should, but you probably don't have one, do you?"
Wow. Dude. Sometimes she's just looking out for her kids, eh?
It's true.
She's trying to build a better future for them. So, you know, I'm sorry she lashed out on you like that, but she just went full mama bear on you, eh?
She really did. I should take her out for
You should
pot of honey.
Yeah, pot of honey. Yeah, you should. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, you should find her.
I respect that you went full mama bear on me. So let's meet at a tea house. I'd love to chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mail back the bracelets.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was just yeah, I'm so sorry I accepted those bracelets. I was just in such a manic state.
The energy was unreal. I just finished doing karaoke outside of the arena. I
Yeah.
was in the best mood ever, so I'm so sorry.
That happens sometimes, man. There was a lot of excitement there, so we weren't all totally like it. We weren't operating the way we normally would, right?
Yeah.
You know?
We were we were wildly out of character.
We were wildly acting out of character. I actually went to the hospital after.
You did? I did it too.
Oh,
I checked myself straight in.
Yeah, I did too. I said
we should have just gone in the same room because you spent the night, right?
I went the night and I just said, that's the cool thing about Canadian healthcare. You could just walk in. You can, yeah. I was just like, I just need to go there for a night. So I just walked in. I brought like my MIDI keyboard, and I was just like recording some songs and recording some beats, and I was working on some like Adobe Premiere files.
You come in like with a big yoga ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like weights. You're like,
Weights. Yeah, you could do that. That's the one cool thing about Canada. It's since healthcare is free, you're allowed to do anything in health facilities, right?
Mm-hmm. I used to run a show in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. That's cool. I remember hearing about that.
It was a good vibe. It was bright, but it was good.
It was good. Everyone, that's
high energy.
Yeah, they
I also do 16 millimeter rare print film screenings.
Oh.
In the hotel waiting room.
Yeah.
My
Oh, and the
projector.
ER. Like I've heard you showed Metropolis.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I show a lot of silent films 'cause it's just kind of nice. You don't have to worry about sound.
Yeah, no, and of course, like, they make a lot of announcements and stuff. But you hired a piano player.
Just live scoring.
Yeah.
And the best part is he brings in this grand piano, and I don't tell him what movies I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an improv thing.
Yeah.
He's scoring it live.
But that cheered up a lot of people, eh?
It really did. Yeah. It's an incredible vibe when we would do that. We do it Friday nights at like 2 a.m. and just it'd be awesome.
That's the brilliance of Canadian healthcare.
It's great.
Yeah, Yeah, you know what is also so badass about Canadian healthcare as free is like you see all these videos of like Johnny Depp like in other countries dressed up as Jack Sparrow like visiting people in the well he's asking for he gets paid a lot by like or like he invoices all those patients like after doing it, but in Canada he does it for free.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And sometimes they even return the favor, and kids will come and visit him on one of his sets.
They do, yeah.
On the set of fuck. My mind is blank today. What's that movie he did that like really bombed? That was like,
was he a character?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds so familiar. It wasn't.
It's like, I want to. It's not Nosferatu, but like.
Yeah, he was a
Was he
vampire.
Marmaduke?
I don't know.
I
He was like a vampire type character.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
a family.
yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I lost it.
Hey, don't worry about that.
Do you know what? Okay, I remember reading this in high school. Who's the guy? Chuck something who wrote like Fight Club.
Oh, Palahniuk.
Yeah. I remember he had some advice for like writers. He was like, he's like, I deal my writing in hospital waiting rooms because there's drama all around.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I remember like seeing Fight Club. Like one of my brothers bought it on DVD, and then I was like excited because another one of his books was being adapted to film called like Choke, I think. And I was like, dude, this is gonna be the next Fight Club or something. In my mind, I was like, I bet this is another wild story. But then yeah, it just came out and I never ended up seeing it.
Yeah, I feel like there was so much stuff like in high school that like I don't know. Maybe I just have as much agency as I do now.
Yeah.
In adult life, but I feel like I would just like not see like a movie that I really wanted to see or something. I just never would see it.
Well, sometimes it was hard as a kid to like get to where you like to get somewhere.
And also
like,
everything was like you never really had like money.
Yeah, I know.
So it was like the idea of like going to a movie and like paying for it was like a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember that being like, oh, I really want to see this movie, and then I just would like completely pass me by.
Yeah, it pass you by. And it's like it never like it like wouldn't come out on streaming services.
Yeah,
so like I was just like
you had to go rent it or something.
Yeah, or find it. So
yeah, and I guess stuff passes me by now, but it's like it's different. I don't know. There's just something. I just remember being like excited for stuff and being like, I hope I get to see that.
And then
like,
it's just like passes, and then you just go on with your life. Yeah. I remember like now thinking about this like Chuck Palahniuk like being excited for Choke because it was like I thought it might be like Fight Club. That happened to me a couple other times. Well, I could at least think of one more time. Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. You know that?
Yeah,
I was like, dude, this is gonna be the next Nightmare Before Christmas. I have to.
I remember
check
thinking
this
that
out.
too.
And you know what? I remember after seeing it, like sometimes I don't know if this ever happened to you as a kid, but like you see something and you want it to be so good, and then like you convince yourself like that was better than Nightmare.
Yeah.
Christmas.
I remember that too. I remember like, did you ever like have the thing where your parents made I remember when the Tim Burton Charlie and the Chocolate Factory came out, and I remember like my mom was taking me and like my brother and my sister to go see it. And my dad made and I was really excited for it. And my dad made some comment where he was like, oh, you're taking them to see that? It looks so bad or whatever. It's not going to be as good as the original. And I got so sad that my dad like disapproved of I thought it was going to be bad. And then I remember like watching it and being like, I felt like, I was like, oh, I got like fooled. I felt ashamed.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And my dad probably just like didn't even know that I heard that or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's so funny.
You should bring that up to him.
I really should. Him. You ruined the Tim Burton.
Yeah, just so you know, like I don't hold it against you anymore, but you ruined Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for me.
Yeah.
I was so looking forward to that, Dad. But you ruined it for me. You ruined Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where Johnny Depp does a Michael Jackson voice.
And I rewatched it now, and it holds up.
It holds up so good.
Without you tainting it.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was a perfect film.
You should tell your dad this and be like, the only way you can make it up to me is watching the movie with me.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I really should. I should also rent out a theater and I like blindfold him and like bring him there, and I'm like, do you know where we're going? I do it on his birthday.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't know where we're going. And I make the marquee say Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I go look. Or it's like I'm getting the experience I never got. Which is going to it with my dad and him approving of it.
You should like, I guess, like maybe not tell him till the end. Like, yeah. So what did you think?
Yeah. and maybe I edit or like all like the other movies are all like accurate to the time period. I like recreate a whole Cineplex. And make it seem like it was 2005.
Yeah.
This could be a good social
Trip
experiment.
Trip him out. Yeah.
Go back in time.
Yeah. You know what though? Like, you gotta tell your dad, like, dude, this version's more. I believe it is more accurate to the book. So
yeah, I think so. I bet my dad are your parents like this? Most times I'll say something to my dad of like a memory that like we like shared, or like something that he said to me once or something. I'll like bring it up and he won't remember it at all.
Yeah.
Like,
my parents are a little like that too sometimes.
Yeah. I guess I'm kind of like that too, because there is like so much stuff that I just like literally forget.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, all this stuff that like imprints on you as a kid. Where I'm like, he for sure would not remember.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Well, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Nathan.
Yeah.
So funny.
No, notes. He posted notes app apology.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my dad like was supposed to be like cast on a TV show, and like the part gets taken away.
Yeah.
They find out that he didn't like Charlie and the Chocolate.
He ruined it for his child.
He posted a note apology, and everyone's just like, do better.
Do better.
He's donating to Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make a contribution to Warner Brothers.
he donates to Cadbury. So I'm actually donating $100,000 to Cadbury because of what I said to
I was walking by the Cadbury. Is it Cadbury factory on Gladstone?
Yeah.
Another one. I was thinking we should do a Hilarity Strikes tour there. Film it. So we're doing a tour of the Cadbury
factory. Woo!
That would be great.
Yeah.
We're like interviewing like the chocolatiers. Like, so tell us, like, what do you do?
Dude, do you beam with joy from the smiles you give people all the time? No, I look forward to biting into a chocolate bar.
We're doing like a promotional piece for them.
Yeah, we should email them and be like,
we're 3 communities. We'd love to do a tour.
Yeah, we'd love to do a
bono.
tour. Yeah, I think we could increase sales a bit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because people are trying to eat healthier more, and yeah, we think we could get people eating chocolate again.
Yeah, people have just lost their sense of whimsy.
They really have this whole health movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is chocolate gluten free?
Some is, some isn't. So, the caramel, which I think is a Canadian exclusive, that is gluten free. However, if you were to ask me if a Mars bar is gluten free, I would have to tell you no, because it contains malt. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing that prevented me from drinking beer. Malt, my enemy.
Oats, wheat, barley, rye.
Yeah, you got it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you know a bit too much. That's like Clark Kent
Yeah, like
having a podcast and
yeah, he's like, and Superman's colors are blue and red. Did I just say that?
yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah.
No, I was thinking it would be a funny way to not to just bring up hilarity strikes material, but funny way to end our show. We all like pull our shirts. We've got the Superman.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I really like that. Yeah.
Could be
So I love that. I feel like years ago there was like, yeah, years ago, I don't know, maybe not. I was just trying to think of like where did I used to see, or maybe it's just like a thing in high school, like or there's just like a little. I just like have some. No, I don't know. Just like no, I think I'm just like creating a memory that doesn't exist. I was just thinking about like I was like, yeah, there's more guys that took pictures of themselves like dressed like Superman.
Oh. I do think there was something
Like maybe on Facebook you'd see
on
like
Facebook. Yeah.
you'd see like, or maybe it's a more popular costume or something.
Yeah.
Like a jock guy, like
Yeah.
the Superman thing, and it's ripped open, and
Yeah.
he has glasses on.
I remember I had a boss that would always wear these like they were like the Batman logo or the Superman logo shirts, but they were like faded. They're like fake vintage.
Yes.
You know that type of thing?
Oh, I
It's
know
like,
exactly
you
what you're
get them
talking
at
about.
like Walmart, I guess.
Yeah.
The like kind of heather gray,
Yep.
casual, but like kind of but like dress but wear those with like jeans and like runner. I don't know, just like that was such a look.
Yeah, it really was.
It's like the nerd, classy nerd.
There was when me and Sam went to Humber together. There was like an older man in our program. No hate. He's probably like, yeah, he was probably 50 at the time. But he'd always wear a super tight like purposely faded Green Lantern t-shirt. I get it.
That is such a funny. I love the like fake vintage like Beatles.
Yeah.
That like whole
I think
genre of shirt. Is
I
so
literally I have like some pictures of me in high school with like a black faded the Beatles t-shirt.
funny. I love that.
The thing is like I really love the Beatles, but like, yeah, you know what though? I think I want to take it back. I want to start like wearing Beatles t-shirts.
Do you know that brand Online Ceramics?
No,
Have you
I
heard of them?
don't.
They do like. You probably have like seen their stuff. I don't know. Like they do like all these kind of like shirts and stuff, and they do like a lot of like they'll like some of it's kind of cramped. I like their designs and stuff, but they'll do like collabs with like whatever, like A24 films and stuff,
Yeah.
and like they'll do like merch, and that their merch is like it all has this kind of really crazy look to it. Anyways, they just did a Beatles collection that just dropped like yesterday.
Cool.
And I was like, I also love the Beatles, and I was like, some of it is cool, but it did kind of. I was like, I feel like it's so hard to wear Beatles merch.
I know.
But I am like, it is kind of cool.
I know. It is. You know what? It is kind of. But yeah, it is. Yeah, it is cool.
I liked those that Beach Boys band's shirts and stuff. Those were cool.
Oh yes, the Beachmen.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did have really cool shirts. And apparently they listened to this podcast. So hi, Beachmen.
Hi, Beachman.
I was thinking, and I felt like so, I was like, I don't want to message them and ask this, but I was wondering if any Beach Boys cover band has ever covered, and I wonder if they will or have it. Do you know the Beach Boys song Johnny Carson at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to hear them cover that.
That would be great. That's on
Love You.
Love You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song
love
is
that album.
so funny. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do too. I love the, yeah. I think like that album, Brian Wilson, like he didn't have like an outside lyricist or whatever, so he's just
Yeah.
saying what's on his mind. Because
Yeah.
that song's like has funny lyrics. There's that other song on it, like the Planet song. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Saturn's ring. I forgot what it is. It's so. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And it's like Pluto is hard to see. Yeah, it's cool.
That's such a cool album. Yeah, it's so interesting because like his voice is so deep on that album.
I know.
But it's like it's the most childish lyrics ever.
I know.
It's like pat her on the head.
Yeah,
It's all
I
these
know.
weird weird kind of like children's songy lyrics.
Yeah.
Mixed with like his voice. It sounds amazing, but it's so like growly
Grassy.
and different than the rest of his stuff.
I love that one song that's like honking down the gosh darn highway.
Yeah, it's really like powerful. I love like whatever synths he was using.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's super. Have you seen the movie Love and Mercy?
Yes, I have seen that
Yeah.
movie. And I mean, maybe other people share this sentiment, but like I really love all the like Paul Dano stuff, but and even though like I just like don't like John Cusack as much like playing Brian Wilson as as Paul Dano. That's my sort of take on that.
I also find it hard with biopics. Maybe this is just like a mental hang for myself, where it's like, I think biopics really work when there's one person that
Playing,
one person playing it. When they get multiple actors doing it, so I totally agree, and that's why I feel like I mean, this one was way more intentional, but the I'm Not There, that's how it's called.
Yeah.
Is
The
that what it's
like
called?
original Bob Dylan one?
No, what's the one that the
Oh,
his name is Todd Haynes. The one where it's like all the different people play.
I'm still here, or there's
Something.
like that Joaquin Phoenix movie with a similar title.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it is I'm Not There, or I'm Still Here.
Something along those
Yeah.
lines. Anyways, the one where they have like all the different people playing
Yeah.
Dylan is like it's hard to like grasp. Anyways,
One thing I'd suggest is you should check out, I might have told you about this, but like in the year 2000 or 2001, the ABC made like a 4-part miniseries about the Beach Boys called The Beach Boys: An American Family. It's shot like, or maybe it's a little past 2001, but it's like shot sort of like Desperate Housewives, and it's like and it's like very dramatized like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very interesting. They have the same guy play Brian, but like it's like they like put like distasteful like fat suit on him like later on. It's so it's just like cool to see the Beach Boys, like a Beach Boys sort of like miniseries or biopic made in the same tone as Desperate Housewives.
Yeah.
It's interesting to watch. I think it's on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out.
Please.
Damn, I think I'm gonna have a Beach Boys winter.
I think we all are.
I think we all are. I need to go deep on them.
God, I got asked Portuguese Yoshi what he thinks about the Beach Boys.
I'm sure he loves them. Yeah,
I think so too. I think he likes some of their later shit.
definitely. And you guys should if you guys go to your separate Ubers, the Bluetooth range will still be enough.
Yep.
You could sync up and listen to the same song.
That'd be
at the
so
same time.
cool. Yeah.
As long as traffic's not too bad, you don't get separated.
Oh my God, I gotta tell him about that. He really loves the Beach Boys. He loves their last album, God Save the Radio, or God. That's why God
Yeah.
made the radio.
Yeah.
He loves that.
Yeah.
God, it's Portuguese Yoshi, man. I'm so happy with him.
I think I'm excited to see what other songs and interactions you have with him.
Yeah,
You know?
we'll see. He's gonna be coming out to a lot of events with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, when we of course we have to travel separately, but and when the money's right, we will be having, there will be like in a situation like that, like this, if Portuguese Yoshi was here, there'd be at least 2 guys, security guys.
Yeah.
S-
Snipers on the roof.
Well, of course. We're only aware of one Portuguese Yoshi toy existing in this world, so we have to be very careful with them. Like a lot of people are after it. A lot of people are really acting threateningly to me and to him recently. Sad. That's why I'm in a little off mood right now.
No, I get it, dude. You're traumatized.
Absolutely.
You're fragile, and for good reason.
Absolutely, man. But could you picture Portuguese Yoshi on Between Two Ferns? He would outschool Zach.
Oh, absolutely. Zach would have no match.
He would have no match at all Zach would break.
Zach would absolutely break. Now, I will say he would get absolutely destroyed on Chicken Shop date.
You're so right
She would
about that.
destroy
That's the thing.
Portuguese
She would.
I think they'd have a flirty
But you know
vibe.
what? They would have a flirty vibe, but it would be cool to see Portuguese Yoshi get schooled a little bit.
Yeah.
He needs
him
to
in
be
his
humbled.
place.
Yeah. Now how do you think he'd do on Hot Ones?
Well, this is the question. And yeah, it's a pretty good spice tolerance.
He does, right? Yeah.
So
Well, he sometimes breathes fire. He does.
So true. That is true. Yeah. So I think he would have no problem. I think I could see a viral like the Paul Rudd moment. I could see a meme coming out of that. Yeah.
I could see him biting Sean Evans.
Right on the head.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
I think he absolutely would. He'd be like that. I actually saw a TikTok yesterday, or today, and it was Justin Trudeau. He's gonna be on Hot Ones Quebec. Did you see that at all?
I saw that as well. And what is that? I didn't know that.
I don't know. Well,
and, yeah.
Quebec is sick. They can just get anything.
Yeah.
Like I think
their
there
own
was an
version.
office Quebec.
Yeah. Is there still an SNL? That's
It's not.
Not
Yeah, it's not happening no more. But
damn.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy. I feel like Justin Trudeau could so easily get on the.
I
I don't
right.
want to say the real, but the original.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's.
But he always likes people. He loves doing Quebec stuff, which is cool.
Yeah. Imagine they're. Yeah.
I would love what other Quebec. Yeah, I'd love to see what other Quebec thing. First thing that comes to mind, the Irishman Quebec. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Yeah. Well, what about music? I don't know. American football, Quebec.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Never
Quebecois.
meant.
Quebecois football.
Oh, that would be cool. Yes.
Never meant.
Yeah.
Jamais attendu.
Dude,
not
you
it.
killed it. I believe it. Dude, seriously, even if in times I'm just going to give you a little note. In times like these, you just have to fake it, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, this is a big stage. You just have to fake it.
Well, a lot of it is confidence. And
Absolutely.
That's where I struggle.
And so this is just a practice round. There's some other bigger steps than this, so just don't make that mistake again.
Yeah, I forgot. This is my. From this, I find out if I make it to the next round, right?
Absolutely, and we all know what the next round is. Colbert. Yeah. Well, Justin had to. We didn't air his, but Justin had to do this before doing Colbert.
It would be so awesome to just email
CBS is saying.
CBS.
So I did the pre thing with the Canadian Entertainment Podcast, and I'm ready. You show up.
I have a mic, my own mic.
Yeah, the Roadcaster.
So I brought my own gear
Just in case. Yeah.
As a backup.
Yeah.
So I have my own hard copy, so I can release the tapes if this gets edited.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, sometimes like during the pandemic, doing podcasts, sometimes you'd have to record your own audio.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a bit of a throwback to that. That'd be a good. Yeah. Colbert would give you a look. He'd be like, "This
Really?
isn't Colbert at home no more." Those were my favorite episodes of Colbert. He thrives in a home environment.
He really does. Well, it changed late night because, Seth Meyers, he ditched the suit and now he just wears sweaters.
And
He didn't wear back to the suit.
good
after
for
COVID.
him, right?
Good for him. It's casual. That's what I'm trying to do tonight.
That's good, yeah. Well, we allowed you as a guest to break the dress code, and but I love to see a rebel, right? And that's what I
Yeah.
get off of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like to fuck with whatever show I'm on. Kind of.
Yeah, you like to fuck with the formula.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Now I wanted to ask you about this. So you make a lot of you've been known to make a lot of like worst first date worst first date videos.
Well, worst date. Not
Worst
necessarily
date,
first
yeah, worst date.
Maybe
Sorry.
Sorry. It's for first date.
So where does that come from?
Well, certainly not my own experience. Honestly, what I do is I just ask ChatGPT. I say, what should I make a video about?
Oh, and it always spits out that.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's pretty consistent.
Wow.
Well, it is its own voice.
Well, ChatGPT is pretty love obsessed then.
It's obsessed with what it can't have. It can't have human connection.
That's
it can have
true.
all the info and all the data in the world,
But it can't.
It can never go on a date.
That's
Yet.
sad.
Yeah, that we know
Oh.
yet. But yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. So let me guess, they're gonna remake Wizard of Oz, and it's gonna be Dorothy finds Cowardly Lion, Scarecrow, and Tin Man, and ChatGPT, and ChatGPT wants a date.
That'd be amazing. I would love if they did like how George Lucas went and added the scenes. In Star Wars.
into
Maybe
the old.
He could do that. With,
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
But to answer your question, I mean, I just act how I just act naturally. I just act how I would normally act on a date.
Dude.
And people love it. And that's why you should always be true to yourself. in
That's so
comedy.
true. Well, the best comedy comes from the truth, and we've learned that over the years of
Yeah.
just being freaking human.
Yeah. Just being yourself, not worrying about it, just being natural.
Just be natural. If you be natural, the world will know, and they'll be like, "Yeah, you killed it. You killed it."
And that's what I get.
Oh my God! No, what I was just thinking. Yeah. Imagine like after you die or wherever you go to heaven, and God's like, "Yeah, you just killed it. You killed that, buddy."
Yeah, I would love it if I get there and an angel just gives me a fist bump.
Yeah. Nice one. Dude, that was sick.
You were one of the better. You had a great life.
You
You were one of the better ones.
Yeah, you nailed that. Yeah, we've seen a lot of stuff, and we paid attention to you, and we're like, what this guy is doing is so yes.
It'd be fascinating. You have to pay attention to so many people.
Yeah.
Just figure out what they're doing. But if someone stood out, you're like, dude, you're killing it.
Yeah, they
That'd
all
be awesome.
crowd around the guy's screen who gets to watch him.
I think that's how I picture it too. Just a lot of like screens.
Screens, yeah.
It's like Truman Show for
Well,
everybody.
the more we find out about, the more like research they do about like aliens or whatever, they're starting to say that aliens are really the angels and stuff they talk about in the Bible. Do you know about that?
I've heard about that. Yeah.
And what's your take?
I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I say why not? Actually, one time when I went to a Christian Bible camp,
Yeah.
and my counselor, we were like sitting around at the end of the night. And he was like, "Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to tell you guys something." He's like, "I was in like the kitchen last night, like kind of late, and no joke, I saw an angel." We were kind of like, "Oh yeah, okay." It's like, "Yeah, so I don't know, the angels are here at this camp."
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that crazy.
Do you think he's being serious?
I think he's been 100% serious.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I'm sure he saw somebody, and
It's like the custodian.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's so cool. I love
We were
that.
like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah. So, Nathan, thank you again for being on the podcast. Thank you for sharing
course.
that story.
What a pleasure.
We look forward to seeing all the things you come up with in the future. And do you have anything to plug?
I have a podcast of my own. Corporations are awesome.
Wow.
You were a guest.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Go check it out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, until next time, and I'll be looking for your posts, and
And likewise, dude.
I'll be liking them, and yeah, I hope we can work together sometime.
I would love to collab. That would be so fun.
Yeah, we should. Okay, we'll talk about it very soon.
We'll talk. They don't need to hear about this, but we'll talk. We'll collab with something.
I'm so excited for what we come up with. We should come up with some shit.
POV or doing an epic podcast?
Someone's going to steal it. Someone's
Okay,
better not.
sorry.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, and we're going to talk to you so soon.
Yes. Have a great.
This is the Christmas Day episode, by the way. This is the Christmas Day.
Hopefully Santa brought you something very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bye.